he said, the little guys chase the ball. You get that, they got a small, span, and they'll play for 20 minutes for you, and that's about it, But as you teach them, and you teach them how to play with the ball and dribble the ball, and then you start teaching them at 8 and 9, positioning. I'll be honest with you, the Federation has sent, last year we sent almost 6 to 8 kids all playing first-team high school soccer in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's good.
And from there, John, believe me.
And we started them at 5, 6, 7 years old. And we took them along. Different coaches. Not everybody had the same coach, but it's all the same philosophy. Teach them, and then when we get them to that age 14, that's our goal. Our goal is to make them go to high school. Hopefully, as Vicenzo says all the time,
scouts will scout them, and a lot of them from the FIAO organization. They were able to get scholarship at St. John University,
St. John's, right.
Maryland, and Duke.
Right.
Not all of them, but good number.
That's good.
And to be honest with you, John, a scholarship, all the hard work the parents they dedicate to their own kids, it's worth it, because if your kid gets a scholarship, all your hard work pays off.
All paid off right there with a scholarship, yeah. Okay, Dominick, let's get back to you for a second now. When you say you work hand in hand, you guys do all the schedule making yourselves?
We do the schedule making, we get the uniforms, we set the teams up.
So every year they get new uniforms?
The trophy.
Absolutely, every year.
You guys give out trophies?
We give out trophies at the end of every year, regardless of where you finished.
Regardless. And does a champion get a different
Well,
trophy?
the champions get medals. We try to give them a medal. So the night that they win their championship, the last night that they have the championship games are played, the winning team gets a medal. But at the end of the season, when we close out our indoor season before we go back outdoors, we have a ceremony, and everyone gets a trophy. Every child is equal. There's no different. We give everyone a
privilege to be there last
trophy.
year. I witnessed that one last year. It was very nice in Setpo's auditorium, right? All right, that's nice. So every age group is different, right? They all get their different champion.
Well,
you have a U8
division? We have a U8 division, we have a U12 division, and a U14. Absolutely, each one has its own champion.
Okay, that's good. And everyone gets a trophy, which is great.
Right.
Same thing goes for
the trophy is the same for everyone.
Same for everybody.
The medals just it's a token.
It's to distinguish the one that won. Right, they won their season.
All right. This being a solo Rush soccer report, I'd have to just update the fans real quick about the Richmond Town Rush.
Sure.
About the Richmond Town Rush, and you guys are familiar a little bit about it because we've been to Brooklyn for I think the last couple of years.
Yes.
And we played against an all-star team that you guys put together, right? And we're going to be doing that again. We're going to be doing that again in December 8th.
Yes.
We're going to go with, we'll say 4:30.
We're gonna start at 5, be there 4:30.
4:30, we'll say, and looking forward to that. The last couple of years, I mean, those games in Brooklyn that we played.
Excellent.
Oh man, and the crowds, I think in one of those games were going chanting for you guys. I mean, I loved it. It was great. It felt like we were in a stadium in Europe somewhere, like on the road, and everyone was against us, which is good. I think we were up in one game. I think it was 2-0, and then the crowd, the parents, and they came back and they scored, and it was great.
That's what you call an extra player.
You can't ask for anything more, really. I mean, the game and our parents loved it. I guess I'm sure you guys loved it, and looking forward to that again on December 8th.
Absolutely.
Okay. Just to update everyone on the Richmond Town Rush, we unfortunately, due to the shortened season, we had to stop the season. We did end up in first place. So
after one game only?
We had 6 games.
6 games, okay.
5-0-1.
Ooh.
We ended the season. And guys, for the 3rd year in a row, the girls were undefeated. So
good job.
I mean, they're working.
Very good, Johnny.
And it's really the girls, Vicenzo. I learned a lot from you over the years. Just talking to you, I learned things, and we've spoken about a lot of things when I was in Brooklyn and we played in the Vecchia Gloria League. And I tried it, whatever I pick up from anyone, especially like a guy with Vinny with all the experience
and knowledge,
and I try to put it into my team somehow, some way. I try to fit it in there, even though I'm dealing with little girls, 7, 8 year olds. But we can only do so much as a coach, right? We could teach them,
Yeah.
we could show them what to do, but when it comes during the game, they're out there doing it. So I give them really all the credit. For,
Absolutely.
I don't want none of it. It's not like, oh, your team is the best. A lot of guys want me to take this whole team and go travel with it. It's nice hearing that from other
It's a lot of
people.
work.
But I don't know if we're really ready for that yet, because you got to have. I have 18 kids. Do I think every girl on that team is a travel player? Probably not. A handful maybe. But I give them all the credit for, like I said, this stretch that they're on. They haven't lost a game, and I really don't even know. It's got to be a year and a half, calendar year and a half,
Right.
which equals out to like 3 seasons. So once again, Richmond Town Rush champions, and we'll look forward to the spring season. I don't know if they're going to make up those 2 games that they canceled or not. Well, it remains to be seen. If they do, we'll just pick it up from there. But if not, just keep working hard, and
We wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you. We'll go forward from that. All right, guys, we got a lot of soccer news to cover.
Whoa.
There's a lot going on, which is a good thing, I think.
It's very good.
Because
Sure.
you know what rules this country: baseball, football. We don't like
Right.
those sports. I mean, I know.
I mean, our number one sport is soccer.
For us, it's right. And you know what?
The other sport we like.
Hopefully-
I like other sports too, Virginia. Soccer is number one.
I like football too. I like hockey. But if I'm gonna pick the Italian national team, if they're on at 2:00 and the Rangers are on
No,
at 2
no, no,
o'clock,
take
where am I?
Italian.
Who am I watching? I'm
Italian.
watching the Italian national.
That's
There you
right.
go. Or the Giants or the Yankees or
No,
stuff like that. So for me, soccer's in my blood. It's in my veins. That's why I'm wearing the shirt, Vincenzo. This
That's
shirt,
right. It's all about
This
it.
shirt's from 2000, I think. Right? 2098, whatever it is. All right. You know what? I was reading the other day. Snoop. You know this guy Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
How does he? Say Snoop Lion?
Oh, Snoop Lion.
How does he want to buy stake into the Celtic now? Where does
Listen,
the guy come from?
If you got money, you could do
The
whatever
rapper,
you want.
Right.
the
Need money.
Snoop Dogg, the rapper,
Oh,
right?
Snoop Dogg, yeah,
Snoop
yeah.
Dogg. He wants to buy shares now into soccer. Why? Where does he come from? Does he even know what the soccer
He
ball looks
probably
like?
knows that he can make quick money there.
You know what? This guy's
Oh,
got
what
it.
happened?
Forget about him. Forget about Snoop
Hey.
Dogg. We don't want to. I just printed that up because I thought it was a
What's
joke.
somebody
No,
do?
it's not. Actually, he's trying to buy shares
Yeah,
in Celtic.
I think he's a. Forget about him. All right. Anyhow,
Such
let's
to have a good team this year.
now let's move on to real soccer news.
That's
all right.
right.
You know, Vincenzo, I'm sure you follow the Cosmos, right? And
All the
Absolutely.
Giorgio.
Giorgio Canaglia days.
they're one
Pele,
step away,
Beckenbauer.
right? Giorgio Canaglia, may he rest in peace. And,
right.
and his song is always going to be on the show. The song we opened up with.
A beautiful song, John.
Yeah, that song will always be on this show as long as this show is on. All right, the Cosmos now are making their way back. All right, I think they're one step away from the MLS, which is a joke of a league if you ask me. Vincenzo.
Well, it's the best league right now in America.
Yeah, but they could do better. All right. Anyhow, we'll stick with this topic for now. Vincenzo, Giovanni Sabarizzi.
Savarese.
He's Italian descent.
No, he was born in Venezuela.
But
Venezuela.
he was born there, but his parents.
His parents
His
are
parents are
Italian.
from,
His parents
from
are
Italy.
Italian.
Yes.
So what did they do? They went on vacation over there and they had him, or what?
No,
How did that
remember,
work out?
after World War II, right? A lot of immigrants from Italy, they went to South America,
Right.
Argentina,
Yeah.
and Venezuela. They were the two main countries they immigrated. Venezuela, Argentina.
Okay.
You had some going to Uruguay, few, but most, remember, you're talking about after the war.
Right.
In the early 50s.
Yeah.
If they couldn't come to America or Canada, they went up to Argentina and Venezuela.
Right, South
my
America.
father-in-law, he was in Venezuela, Caracas. He was there for 20 years.
Right,
Then he
okay.
came back to Italy. So a lot of immigrants went to Venezuela.
All right.
And
So
that's what happened to Savarese.
so now they're going to be playing their home games at in Long Island. I think it's Hofstra University.
Hofstra University,
That's
right.
where they're going to be playing the Cosmos starting. I believe it's in the next season coming up.
Okay.
I like the name Cosmos.
The Cosmos. Now, Giorgio Savarese as a player.
No, Giovanni.
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 Savarese.
Oh, they got Giorgio here. Yeah.
Giovanni.
Giovanni. Okay, as a player with the Metro Stars, right? He was a very good player.
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
scorer. He played
He
the
was-
game well. I mean, this shocked me. It came out of nowhere. I mean, does he have coaching experience?
No, he used to coach the under 14.
Under
for the-
23.
Yeah, but going back, I remember, under 14,
Under 14.
for the Metro Stars.
For the Metro Stars, right?
Then it became the Red Bulls.
And it's showing here a picture when he was a kid, when he first came to the States. A picture with Pele. He met
Yeah, probably
Pele.
he was a young
Yeah,
man
so
then.
that's how his love for the Cosmos began, I guess. So you know what?
He speaks good Italian, Giovanni Savarese.
He speaks good.
Yeah.
Good luck to Savarese,
Savarese,
and
good luck,
hopefully,
Giovanni.
you know, we'll see the Cosmos in
And the MLS.
You know, let's just touch on that, and I'll tell you why. And I think you know, Dominick, why I'm you know, I say they're a joke of a league because number one, they play in the summertime.
Right.
Their season just ended when the other league.
Almost. It's not over yet. The championship is
Well,
what,
why
next
is there
week?
2 weeks in between? Was it Super Bowl?
No,
Exactly.
because
I don't know
remember
why.
this, you are competing against other sports.
So you're in favor of 2 weeks off before the final?
No, about 2 weeks off. I'm saying,
I know that they're competing, but
Yeah.
they're competing no matter what. No matter what week they play the final,
Right.
they're not going to
It's
get
always going to
ratings.
be against
They're not
another
getting
sport.
ratings. If they're looking for ratings, you can forget about it because you got football every Sunday until February.
Yeah.
So anyway, why there's 2 weeks off? For last week was the conference final games, right?
Absolutely,
Right. And then
Last week, last
they should
Sunday.
be playing Sunday coming up. Right.
Right,
now,
I
they should be
agree.
playing. So number one, it's a knock on the league. Actually, number one, the thing that they play in the summertime. Nobody wants to watch soccer in June, July, and August, right? Nobody wants.
I think more people go to games that have the friendly games when the teams come in, like Juventus comes in and plays, and Manchester comes in, Milan comes in, and they play these games at Yankee Stadium and stuff. You get more people there to see those teams than you do watching an MLS
I'll
game.
say-
It's sad. It's very sad.
Yeah.
And
Also,
you know
let me-
what? Now that you brought that up, Dominick, real quick, we got 15 minutes to go here.
oh yeah, already?
You had that game at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
With the field was so small. They
Right.
cut the field, and that's not soccer.
No,
what are we
it's
playing?
not.
Calcetto here? I mean, come on.
I agree with you.
Why are you playing a game at Yankee Stadium when you got the place in Jersey?
Because it's Yankee Stadium.
Why? Just to say you were
Did
in
you
Yankee
see what the
Stadium?
field looked like in Fenway when they played there?
Yeah, it's a joke too. It's a joke.
Or
That's
worse
not
of a
soccer.
joke.
That's
No.
why in this country this game is never going to go anywhere.
It doesn't
They got
get any
the wrong-
respect.
They got the wrong people running it. That's the problem too. They got the wrong people. You don't play a soccer game where you can't put it on a regular sized field, unless
I
you're going
agree.
to call it calcetto, which means a smaller field,
Right.
and you play with lesser players. They should have played 5-on-5 at Yankee Stadium. It's a joke. It's a joke. That's why I killed the MLS. All right. I don't care if you bring in Milan because guess what? Milan is not going to come here with a full team in the summertime.
Oh, they come with some stars,
No,
though.
they
Yeah,
come
but they're
on
not
vacation.
gonna.
These
They're
guys
not
on
gonna.
vacation.
They're gonna come here. They want to go see the city. They want to go see Manhattan.
Yeah, they're on vacation.
All right, they're not
Absolutely.
gonna
I call
play
it
full
vacation
strength.
time.
So it's a total joke from top to bottom. It's a joke. The league is a joke. It's gonna continue to be a laughing stock, and that's why we'll always root for Serie A over here. Even though right now I think the Premier League is on top as far as the league goes.
Well,
right?
Serie A's got its issues, too.
Yeah. Oh, but there's still no comparison as far as the game.
Oh, absolutely
the
not.
games and,
No.
you know, I will say, I'll say this: a couple of players from the U.S. national team I've seen now playing
Yes.
in the MLS, they're not making any money.
No.
If it's for money, they're not making it.
No,
Maybe
no,
they just
no.
want to play in the States and they want to try to.
Well, I mean, not talking about at least.
Are you talking about players from Europe coming
no,
to,
I'm
to
talking
play in
about
MLS?
the
The
players
regular
from the
guys.
national team, the U.S. national team.
Right.
Some of those players, I see them now mixed into these clubs in the MLS, which they're staying home to play. In other words, it's not for the money because
It's probably more for family and everything else, being closer to the family, and you have the chance to play at home in front of friends and
yeah.
family.
John, these guys, I bet you they make
And they
at
probably
least
wanna-
$100,000 a year.
Yeah, you know what? That's true, but they probably want to also try to get the game going here a little bit. But
A lot of these guys go to Europe. They play all over. I mean, you got guys playing in Germany. You got
Well, you
people
got-
playing in
you
Italy.
got Bradley, the coach of the ex-U.S. head coach.
His son plays
is
in
Rome.
And guess
Rome.
what-
All right.
His son
And
is in
guess what?
Rome.
His father is what country is coaching?
Yeah, where is he now?
Kuwait, I think he's.
Kuwait.
Egypt.
Egypt.
There
yeah,
you go.
his father. Well, hey, look, he's a good
Bob
coach.
Bradley.
He's a good
Maradona's
coach.
in Kuwait, no?
Maradona's United Arab.
Right.
Emirates.
United
You
Arab
know,
Emirates.
the good thing
And Lip
is
is in China.
the good thing about
Right.
this game is it's world. It's a world.
World
game.
gets
It's a world
right.
game. So
Global.
if this country doesn't want to, get a grip of it,
Truth of the matter is, you take that ball anywhere in the world, and they'll know what to do with it.
right? Exactly. Except for this country, right?
It's a
Like,
beautiful
you know what?
game.
I'll be honest with
Let's
you.
get 'em.
Going back to that, okay. The kids, the youngsters in this country play the game.
Yeah.
You go around, and you'd be
Yeah.
surprised how many parks you go to on a Saturday and Sunday, and what you'll see is a soccer game going on.
Right.
Up to college level.
Yeah,
And then
up to
after
college.
college,
After that,
22
and the
years old,
reason, and here we go,
finito.
back to your point, the MLS is killing everything.
They're killing it. They really are. You know, what bothers me is a lot of times when they were into high school, right? They'll make fun of the soccer player because you know the football players out there. You know, they'll make fun of the soccer.
Right.
And the baseball players. I went through it. I went to a school that didn't have a big soccer program.
Right,
It was
exactly.
a big baseball program, and a lot of pitchers went into the majors. Right.
Right.
You know? So that's where you're losing a lot of players, I think. And right
But
in
it's
the middle.
different today. It's different.
I hope it is.
A lot of teams have soccer. You know, they have soccer. A lot of schools have
schools.
soccer teams.
Yeah.
You know, and like Vicenzo said, you get into college and
Right.
NCAA
Still,
soccer
yeah.
is pretty
Whoa.
big.
Even the
Girls
girls
and
team.
boys.
The
Girls.
Yeah, I have actually Demi Jean. She's one of my assistants on the team. She plays for CSI,
Right.
and you know, she's an excellent player. She,
It's when you leave college after the 4
That's where
years,
well, that's
the-
why there's now they announced
it's like
today.
falling off a cliff.
They announced today a women's league. They're going to
Oh, okay.
start up in the spring. So I heard that today that they did announce.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
have that.
Brian's showing some pictures back there. Yes, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving to
Happy
everyone.
Thanksgiving.
That's I believe Ariana, my daughter Ariana, made that picture today in school.
And it's a
And Brian,
very
if you
pretty
have
turkey.
Brian, if you have some other photos, you want to put up now. We have a couple minutes before we wrap up here. I'm going to
Thank you.
continue on here.
John, we
With
could
the-
talk for another 3 hours. It's okay. You can stay
Yeah,
here.
we could talk. Yeah.
Tell us
we're gonna
directly
be
in
off
an
air.
hour.
All right,
When you gonna get
Vincenzo.
us again?
Vincenzo, what do you think about Beckham? Where's he going?
Well, Beckham,
Is he coming
I
to New
mean,
York?
I don't think he can go anyplace else but here
Yeah.
because he's getting there up in ages.
There was some kind of rumor about him playing for New
Red
York.
Bulls?
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know how true that is.
I don't know.
But you know what? This guy needs spotlight.
Oh,
If he's not in
absolutely.
LA. He's not
Uh,
going to a small
John,
city. He's going to
if
big city.
if the you know, I mean, everything has a limit. I
He's
think
a has-been,
I
right?
think he
He's a
has.
has-been.
The hot
has
rumor is Australia, though. That's what I hear. Hot rumor is the
We'll
A
never
League
see
in
him again
Australia.
if he's there.
Well,
We're never
absolutely.
We're never going to hear no
Del
word.
Piero went to Australia.
Yeah. All right. So MLS. I know you guys follow MLS, right? You got
MLS.
Houston
Yeah.
and
And-
LA. Houston and LA. A rematch from last year, right? Who do you think? Pick a winner.
I like the Galaxy.
Galaxy. I'll go with the Galaxy
Yeah,
too.
I mean,
So
usually I root for the underdog, John.
yeah.
So whoever's the underdog in this game, I don't know if they got points, goal scores, whatever.
I think
I'll go for the underdog.
I think Houston is underdog, but
So I'll take
I'll tell you
Houston.
this: I'll pick the Galaxy, but I won't be surprised if Houston wins.
Oh, absolutely
Won't
not.
be
Houston's
surprised.
got a very good team.
Right, they got a good team also. So we covered that. Now let's just jump real quick. MLS, it's a joke of a league, right? I gotta say it again one more time. It's a joke. All right, we got a photo in the back there. That's a photo of you, Vincenzo.
Hey.
Actually, one of our games that we went over to Brooklyn to play, and that's in the middle there. That's
Carlo Laudicella, our
Carlo.
co-chairman.
is the co-chairman, Carl. Okay, thank you, Brian, for that photo.
Good job, Brian.
I think he's got a couple more that he'll put up there.
Put him up there.
All right, let's go to Serie A real quick. Serie A. Juventus is back on top of the table.
Yes,
Right?
they are.
Juventus?
Well,
Third-
John, did you see the game you went against Chelsea?
No, did not see that
yesterday?
game. No.
I saw
No.
the game.
Juventus, what was the
I
score there?
told you,
3-0
3-0.
Juve.
The
Good.
stadium.
Good.
You talking about an extra player?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
beautiful stadium. I mean, you could touch the player.
That's the new stadium for you,
Yeah,
right?
you went to a stadium. It's called Juve Stadium.
Juve Stadium. Do-
In Torino.
Beautiful.
now, does Torino play there too?
No, no, no.
No,
No,
Torino's got their own
They
stadium.
got
their own.
Olimpico
See,
Torino.
that's soccer. That's the way we're supposed to do it. But they over here,
Yeah.
it's never going to work out. So, okay, we got, this is Vincenzo. This is back
Oh.
from 1990, when?
98,
This
yeah.
is when you're presenting me with a trophy there.
Oh, that has to be 98, John.
Boy, that's when you,
98, you made it
your
clean
hair was
sweep.
black back then. What
That's
happened?
right.
Where you were?
What happened?
What happened
At
to
least I
your
got something. John. What happened to you?
Right, look at us.
No, I cut mine off. I cut mine off. So.
Oh, because
Thank you,
that's-
Brian, for that one. Thank you, Brian.
That's the style, John.
That's the style today. So, all right, let's get back to Serie A. Into making a comeback from last
They're
season.
making a move. They got a good coach in Stramaccioni, I think.
So, Juventus' record: 10 wins, 2 ties, 1 loss. Who did they lose to?
Inter.
Inter beat them.
3-1.
Okay, Inter beat them. And Fiorentina is another surprise, right? The
That's
20
a surprise team this year. I think.
Fiorentina, because the
Fiorentina.
coach.
'Cause of-
See, the coach was Montella.
Yes.
Montella, he coached in Rome as he came back at the end of the year.
So-
Roma. Then he went to Catania and did an excellent job.
Right.
Fiorentina got them shit.
Okay.
Fiorentina, if you remember this year, they had problems with the players. They were not talking to the coach. They were
Really?
cursing each other.
Yeah, that's
Montella put order.
He strained it out.
No spogliatoio. Everything went okay.
So Napoli's fourth place.
Napoli needs
They're okay with it.
another player.
Lazio.
Losing Lavezzi hurt Napoli, I think.
Okay.
You need another player.
All right, the most disappointing team now. Oh, here's okay. This Brian's putting up pictures from back in 1920 here when I
You
used
got
to.
those pictures, John.
That's when I used to. That's when I used to play. Looks like, see, you could tell I let the ball go right by me.
Hey, goalie.
It's probably in the net there. Thank you, Brian, for that photo. So we got. I think the most disappointing to this point, and I don't see them really turning it around too much, is Milan, right?
Milan, because they
do
lost
they
a
have
lot of
time?
players.
Do they have time, Vicenzo, to come back? They
Yes.
lost 6 games.
Well, remember this. In January, they're gonna have another mercato, right? They're gonna be able to buy players.
Okay.
I think in January they're gonna buy Berlusconi with his money, at least 2 players.
2 more.
2 more will
So
make
you
it.
still think they have time to catch up?
Not to win the championship, but their main goal
Make
is to
the-
stay in the championship.
In the Champions League, right? Okay.
And
Well, I don't know about the Champions League, but probably UEFA,
UEFA
which
Cup.
means you have to start. You have to end up in the
UEFA Cup.
last 7.
UEFA,
Top 7,
no,
I'm
Milan,
sorry.
Milan is not happy with UEFA. Milan wants the 3rd place. Or
Brian
second
is
place.
putting up pictures, like I said, from the antique
John,
days.
keep it up, Brian.
Those are the antique days when I used to have hair, I guess, back there. That was in Grady High School
Whoa.
playing goalie there. Yeah. Thank you, Brian, for that one.
I'm telling you, Brian, when you got those pictures, give it to me.
So I guess that's the wrap for Serie A. I mean, Roma, what are they gonna do? They have
Roma is gonna Roma, like Dominick was saying, UEFA, they will be happy.
Yeah.
But Roma, they do have Zeman, the coach.
who?
Zeman.
I never heard.
He's
of him.
older than me,
Yeah.
so he is a well seasoned coach. He coached Napoli, Roma, Lazio, Foggia,
so he-
Palermo, you name it, Messina.
He's been there with the big clubs.
Yeah.
Right.
He's he's
Parma.
go-
Now back to Rome again.
What's going on with Udinese?
Udinese.
No. I mean, last year they were good, right?
Udinese UEFA Cup.
That's with
They'll be happy.
Di
with
Natale.
Di Natale's a star on that team, right? Di
But
Natale.
the Udinese, Johnny, remember one thing, every year, that's the only team in Italy,
Right.
I believe they are the most money-making
Money
team.
making.
Because
Oh.
every year they sell 2 or 3 players
And that's it.
for a lot of money. Azomar
But they
went-
stay in
he
Serie
went-
A. That's the key.
I mean,
They're
that's,
staying there.
that's the
They
idea.
actually stay in cup competition
Right.
too.
So you can't blame
If they would have kept the team the last 3 or 4 years, I bet
probably
you
win a
Udinese would have
Scudetto.
won the Scudetto.
Yeah. Well,
Because they're selling players.
that's
why.
the problem I have with Bari, and that's the team that I root for. That's my number 1 team.
Right.
I know they're in Serie B, but
Hey, who opens
they
the-
do the same thing.
John, go on.
They grow players and they sell them right away.
Yeah.
They sell them. I think a couple of years back, they won Serie A 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They were pretty good. They beat some Juventus
Sure.
teams, and then they got rid of the
They
players.
sold Bonucci.
Bonucci, the
Right.
goalie's gone too now.
Gillette
is
went to
gone. So
Torino.
it's all about the money for some of the clubs.
These clubs, all they can do is about the money.
Ranocchia.
Yeah.
Ranocchia is the player for he plays with Inter.
You know, it
now.
costs a lot of money to play in Serie A. Then if you do make a cup competition,
You pay.
it's even more.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of money. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made,
So we
but a lot of
got-
money to spend.
So we got at least 5 clubs that we could say, like the Juventus, right? The Milans, the
Inter.
Inters,
To fight for the Scudetto.
Roma, right? Yeah, they're always going to be there no matter what. right?
Absolutely.
You're not going to see them in Serie B, right?
No,
No,
no.
we're
not
Only,
gonna see
only
them.
if they do something illegal.
Like Juventus was with the
Illegal
match
activity.
fixing
The match
stuff,
fixing,
all
right.
that crap, yeah, which is embarrassing. Anyway, all right, let's go right to the national team. We'll give them the next couple minutes that we have left here. I know the national team, the Italian national team. We played France last week. Not going to make too much of it because the last show, Vincenzo, the last show we did here, they played. What was the game they played before? Well, I'm judging them from.
Oh,
That was
World
World Cup qualifying.
Okay,
World
the
Cup
World
qualifying,
Cup, the
yeah.
World Cup, the last World Cup, they disgraced, right? Then they
Oh,
played,
in Africa, yes.
right, and then they
South
played.
Well, that was the African Cup.
South
Right.
Africa.
That was a disgrace.
They
Then you had the
eliminated
European
the first round.
Championships,
Then the European Championships, where
which they
but
finished second.
They
The
turned it
final.
around.
They
right.
made the final.
Right. So you went from a disgrace 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
They were disgraced in
Right.
the World Cup. And then the European Championship, they fired a coach, right? They fired
Lippi.
Lippi's gone.
He's in China now.
Hopefully,
China.
hopefully
He's
he's gone forever. And then this guy here now,
Prandelli.
Prandelli.
Cesare Prandelli.
turned it around. As
Right.
you can see in the European Cup, we came in second, right? And to this point, I think you know, the Italian soccer national team is back on top. You know, they changed the roster, right? A lot of players are gone. The
Lot of
young
young
blood.
players.
They've gotten young, right? They've gotten younger.
and that's what you got to do.
But you still need the older players too. The guys like the Pirlos of the world.
Well, you need Pirlo, I agree.
You need Buffon.
Buffon is going to be there. He doesn't need to play these games now, right? They don't need him now, these friendly games.
No, friendly game, no.
Even in these World Cup qualifiers now, he doesn't have to play.
Well,
every game.
they got a pretty good distance now.
All right.
Italy's already in, son.
Right, Italy's in already. All right, we're going to keep it going here for another minute, guys. We're going to keep it going for another minute. So, right now the Italian national team is in qualifying stage.
Right.
They've already qualified, son.
They qualified already
They're
for the
pretty
World
much
Cup?
qualified for the World
Well,
Cup.
it's not live. They're going to qualify anyway. So
Right.
they'll be in Brazil
Yes.
in
In
2014.
2014.
You
Right.
could
But
put your
the-
mortgage, your house,
The
everything.
problem is, they say, this is what they say, people, and I laugh sometimes. European clubs can't play in South America for some reason. They can't.
Not that they can't play.
It's like they don't.
It's a different atmosphere.
Yeah, the atmosphere.
Very different atmosphere.
But I would have to say, you know, even though I love Italy and I love the Italian team there, if Brazil doesn't win it at home,
Oh yeah.
it's going to be, who knows what's going to happen.
A riot.
In Brazil. Riot in that
A riot.
country if they don't win it.
Well, remember this, John. Who are the top 5 country ratings? Spain, Germany, England,
Yeah.
Italy.
European, right.
So,
European.
so the American countries.
Real quick, with other sports guys, I know hockey, another disgrace.
Absolutely.
The strike is the
Ridiculous.
worst thing that they could be doing to that sport in this country. Baseball, we know the Giants won the World Series, right?
Surprisingly.
Yeah, they took it away from the Yankees this year. Oh, the Mets. Was it the Mets this year? No, the Mets.
No,
No, the Mets weren't there.
Oh,
Mets
yeah.
are never there. It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
Yankees.
that's
Come
right.
on,
Yeah,
John.
John, when you-
Football, real quick. We got the Jets, same old Jets. Can't do
Hopefully the
anything.
Giants will turn it on in the next 6 games.
The Giants. Root
This
for the
week coming up
Giants.
is big against Green Bay.
That's right. Sunday
Guys,
night.
all right. Guys, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Johnny.
Right.
Appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure.
Johnny,
And we're
pleasure.
definitely going to have you guys back on. You got to bring some of your pictures from
Yes.
back in 1950,
Absolutely.
whatever it is.
That's right.
All right. For Solo Rush Soccer Report, we'll see you guys next month. Thank you.
Johnny, they're both-
Someday, alright. Alright.